Welcome. Thank you so much for coming today. Appreciate the opportunity to share with you something that's very important to me. I'm very, very passionate about. So a little bit about me. My name is Ashley Fulton, and I live in Ankeny. I'm married with two kids, boys age 15 and 9. My oldest son is biological, and my younger son is adopted. We adopted him from foster care when he was 3. So my background and training to get where I am today is kind of spread out over 20 years, but most of it was in the last 6 years. At times there were long stretches where conventional mainstream therapies weren't helping my family, and so that really drove me to find alternative options to help my family heal and to thrive. So I became the practitioner I am today just really out of necessity, but I also had a core desire to be in natural health care for many years. And my health was not well since I was 19, chronic inflammation. Both my kids also struggled with physical, mental, emotional issues that could not be resolved from traditional Western medicine. So my business is named Renew with Ashley. Renew stands for removing toxins, emotional balancing, nervous system reset, essential nutrients and nutritional support, and whole body balanced. So today I will be sharing mostly about what I do as a level 3 body code practitioner, but my background is also in holy yoga instructor. I'm a doTERRA essential oil educator and integrative health practitioner as well. So I won't have time to speak on all of those things, but we'll be focusing on the level 3 body code practitioner and how I help my clients identify the root cause of their symptoms by using the body code and belief code. So there may be one of you today who is here for different reasons. You could be your health or someone else's you know that maybe this could benefit. Maybe that person or you have seen several therapists and doctors, but despite having maybe normal labs, being compliant with all of your treatment plans, you eat well, you exercise, but there's something else that doesn't feel right. You still feel kind of stuck, like something else is, you need to identify. And you could still have chronic pain, unexplained symptoms that just don't have any explanation for them, could fatigue or anxiety that just keep persisting. Some clients also have come to me and said that their medical doctors said there's nothing more we can do. And just because their tests all show up normal and insurance won't pay for anything else. And this can be very frustrating for clients. And this is where these alternative, integrative, energetic approaches can really help bridge that gap between, finding what's the root cause. So my work is based on 2 core principles. The body is always trying to heal itself, and dysregulation persists when the impaired by something blocking the body from healing. So regulation can be disrupted by 3 main categories. So traumas, toxins, and thoughts. So physical stressors could be from work, repetitive emotion, emotional trauma, unprocessed emotional baggage, chronic inflammation, environmental toxins, and so on. But not all of these traumas, toxins, thoughts can be identified by traditional doctors in the tests that insurance cover. So this is where alternative testing can help. The body code is a non-invasive assessment system developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. It is based on the concept that the body stores these unresolved stressors, physical, emotional, biochemical, or structural kind of stressors. And these can interfere with normal physiological function and prevent the natural healing process. So body code does not diagnose or cure disease, but identifies those stress patterns that may be contributing to the dysfunction and regulation and removes those imbalances that could be preventing it from healing. So I like to summarize it in just 3 main things: using muscle testing as the biofeedback, magnetic energy, and the acupuncture meridians that help remove the imbalance. So the body code is a computer system made up of about 1,000 pages. It's broken up into 6 main categories. So the concept that it is possible to identify the root cause using muscle testing is because the brain works in 2 very different ways, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. So when the conscious mind is not fully able to process something in the moment it occurs, because it's maybe too overwhelming for them, or maybe your child, you just can't fully understand what is happening, then the energy gets stored in the subconscious mind to be processed later. So similar to toxins, our elimination systems have filters and processes to break down and metabolize what we take in. If we take in more than we can eliminate in that time, it gets stored in the body so we can detox it later. So the body code's 6 main categories are the circuits and 12 main systems, pathogens, toxins, misalignments, energy, and the nutrition and lifestyle needs. We identify the types of traumas, toxins, and thoughts and unprocessed emotions that do not show up on labs, but that are creating those physical symptoms in the body. So the method uses the muscle testing, which is neuromuscular response as a biofeedback mechanism. So similar in a concept of applied kinesiology, though much more structured and repeatable. So once identified, we use the low-level magnet, the main acupuncture meridian called the governing meridian, to remove the block from preventing the body from healing itself. So often resulting in improved regulation and symptom relief. So belief code is another form of energy healing. It focuses on identifying any maladaptive subconscious beliefs, such as I am not safe, my body is broken, or just healing isn't possible for me. So these beliefs can often start in the body before the age of 7. It could be from early childhood trauma experiences, chronic illness, or just family dysfunction. So these beliefs keep the nervous system in a sympathetic dominant state of feeling unsafe. They reinforce chronic cortisol elevation, and they can interfere with the healing response. So belief code and body code does not involve any talk therapy to identify these negative beliefs. It's a very gentle, nonverbal process aimed at allowing the body to release these patterns once they are identified. This simple yet very effective technique helps identify the root cause of physical symptoms and offers clients a deeper understanding of how they're feeling. So this energy healing method is just a holistic approach because it focuses on the well-being of the whole person, caring for their physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional needs. Most common description I hear after a session is, I feel lighter. The illustration I love to use is it's like setting down a big pile of rocks that you've been accumulating and picking up one by one and not realizing how heavy this load has become that you're carrying until you finally set it down. So conventional methods don't always work for everybody. And offering an alternative option may be the solution that could work for you, for someone you love. So my role is very holistic. I look at the whole person, identify and reduce stress load. I support the nervous system regulation. I love to work collaboratively with their medical doctors, any other practitioners that are in their health team. I encourage them to maintain care with their physicians and never advise on stopping medications. And I do not claim to cure any disease. Instead, I do often work, though, with patients who are already under medical care, maybe already seen several doctors and looking for the root cause, but maybe feel stuck. And so those symptoms that keep persisting despite maybe having a normal lab, then I'd love to kind of work with them and kind of bridge that gap of trying to find what the doctors have been missing. I frequently see the nervous system begin to regulate and improve in clients. So respond better to medications, maybe able to take less medication, tolerate supplements more easily, and the body just feels overall a better quality of life. I want to, before we're done with our time, I just want to give a client testimonial. This client's mother wrote this, and I have been taking my infant daughter to Ashley for repeat fevers for several months now. I'm always amazed at the many layers we've peeled back to help my daughter on the path of healing. This work is unlike any modality that is offered. It's perfectly safe, and it really works. It's also very comforting to understand the cause in a non-invasive way. I'm so grateful for how responsive, helpful, and kind Ashley is. She's been a pivotal teammate on this journey to healing, and we're seeing great progress. Highly recommend Ashley with her heightened expertise, experience, and God-given intuition. So seeing my clients heal is an amazing blessing, and I have decades of life experience from me and my family's health issues, and I love to learn and continue to learn every day. So if you have any other questions that I didn't answer already through this time, you're welcome to contact me from one of those ways: email, text, or call. I have my contact information on there, and there's some more specific questions you want tailored to you to answer, and wanting to know how maybe this could help you or someone you love, you reach out to me, and hope to connect with you some more.